is women's singles, and Chen Yufei has won every major title that there really is to win, including the Olympic Games, except for the World Championship gold. She's up against Akane Yamaguchi, who's going for a record-equaling third women's singles title. This should be a tremendous match.
Mesdames et messieurs, pour ouvrir la finale du Sudirman de Dallas à la célébration, pour ladies and gentlemen, in order to open the women's single final, it's time for the golden shot celebration. Dans cette salle, il faisait retentir la Marseillaise en honneur au champion olympique.
Well, looking at the women's singles draw from the quarterfinal stage, 5 of the top 8 seeds, and quite remarkably, 3 former champions, Ansei Young, Akane Yamaguchi and Pusala Venkata Sindhu. 4 World Championship medalists at quarterfinal stage 2. At semi-finals, well, in the top half of the draw, the defending champion, Ansei Young, lost her crown to Chen Yufei, who is so determined and so dearly wants this World Championship gold, the only medal that she has not added to her collection yet. Akane Yamaguchi put out Wadani, who had had a super tournament, and it set up a repeat of the 2022 Tokyo World Championship final. It is Chen Yufei against Akane Yamaguchi. Guaranteed a record-equaling 5th World Championship medal, but how dearly Chen Yufei covets the gold, the one major title missing from her incredible collection. Akane Yamaguchi, like her opponents, has guaranteed a 5th World Championship medal when playing in her 7th World Championships. She won gold in Huelva in 2022, then retained the title a year later on home soil in Tokyo. She's attempting to equal the record of 3 World Championship golds held by Carolina Marin. Well, as you saw, this is the 35th meeting between these two players, and Akane Yamaguchi holds the advantage, having won 21 of the previous. But Chen has won the last 3 encounters, the last time being in the semi-final of the Sudirman Cup, the World Mixed Team Championships. 3 games it was in Xiamen, as we look at the 27-year-old Chen was world #1 for a total of 15 weeks across 2 different spells, currently a #4, and incidentally the 3rd Chinese player. Well, we've only shown 2 of her 4 World Championship medals. But looking at her matches, let me draw your attention to her 2nd round, having beat Tatranova of France in the first. She then faced the Dane, Mia Blichfeldt, and went to 3 games there. And then Nguyen Thuy Linh of Vietnam, and the quarterfinal against Pormpui Chorchuong, 2 straight games there. And then the semi-final beat the defending champion and 2-time medalist An Se-young in 2 straight games. But the concern was Chen Yufei really twisted her ankle in that match against last time's champion. Akane Yamaguchi came here as the #5 seed. She's 28 years of age, from Fukui, and she, like her opponent, has been world #1, a total of 74 weeks across 4 different spells. Looking at her matches, well, the 2nd round match was a tough one on paper, Kim Ga-eun, and it was tough in reality, 19 and 19. Then the left-hander, Supanida Ketong of Thailand. The quarter-final, she put out the #3 seed, Han Yue of China, in the semi-final against Putri Kusuma Wadani of Indonesia. A first final of the year then for Akane Yamaguchi. A first final, in fact, since last year's Kumamoto Masters 10 months ago. Fabio Lopez is our umpire for this one, and Stéphane Varnet of France, the service judge. The Japanese coaching bench. And for Chen Yufei, it is Luo Yigang and Xia Xuanze. Yep, look, the right ankle is heavily strapped, as one would expect. I think she's done remarkably well to get onto court, because quite frankly, that looked like a horrible twist of the ankle yesterday in her semi-final.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Akane Yamaguchi, Japan. And on my left, Chen Yufei, China. Akane Yamaguchi to serve, love all, play.
Akane Yamaguchi, the 2-time former champion, nearest to us as we all look down on the court against the former Olympic champion, Chen Yufei. Oh, my goodness, that came off the frame of the racket. It's a wonderful story, isn't it, Steen, about this lady, Chen Yufei. She was so bitterly disappointed as defending Olympic champion to lose in the quarterfinal stage in this very arena last year to her teammate, He Bingjiao, who ended up with the silver medal. Went off to Australia, took a sabbatical, studied in Australia for 3 months, and came back because she realised that she really wanted to play again.
Exactly. It felt that she'd sort of done what she was supposed to do. Served well, but then after the sabbatical found out that she actually needed badminton.
And aren't we lucky she made that decision? Just wide. I have to say, I think Akane Yamaguchi is looking fitter and trimmer than perhaps ever, but certainly since that horrible foot injury that she sustained at the Asian Games a couple of years ago.
Yes, I agree.
Beautiful.
Shot, good shot. And that's going to be one of the challenging things for Chen Yufei's right angle. How is it going to react to direction changes, to deceptions from Akane Yamaguchi? Great effort from Chen Yufei yesterday, defeating An Se-young in convincing fashion.
3-2.
So Mr. Yoneyama, president of Yonex, here with his wife. Oh, got the neck cord. Yep. And that forced the short lift from Chen Yufei.
4-2.
Just remind me, Steen, who won the toss of the coin and who chose what?
Chen Yufei chose to start on the far side, and we think that she's chosen to play with the drift in the opening game here. So the normally more challenging side in the singles disciplines.
Yeah, as proved there. Very difficult to control the shuttle to the back of the court.
5-2.
It seems with the drift.
Yeah, seems to be the fastest corner. The backhand side of Akane Yamaguchi at the moment.
Lovely block.
It's a beauty.
And again, Chen Yufei a little late coming forward.
2.
Here in the opening stages, it's also about sort of getting used to playing with that strapping on and sort of testing how severe is it actually. What can I do? Getting proper warm. She was protecting it there. Oi,
Wow,
good retrieval.
what defense from Yamaguchi. And then threads the smash down the line.
7-2.
That's amazing. What a start by Yamaguchi. 6 straight points. That's a beauty. She's really struggling with her movement, isn't she?
2.
A cruel twist of fate. Picking up an injury in the semi-final.
He was ready for that one. Yamaguchi knew that the shot was as she wanted it. Had it gone over from Chen Yufei, then Yamaguchi would have been ready to pounce on it.
Oh, that may have been going wide.
No, I think it stayed in.
That's a beauty.
Shot. Fantastic
Absolute
shot.
beauty.
10-2.
Lands so close to the net. Look at that. There was this half step on the left leg there to save
I've
the right
noticed.
ankle.
I've noticed that a few times already.
Yeah. This time she overdid it.
Service over. 3-10.
There's a strapping on the inner right thigh as well. On Chen Yufei.
Well, Yamaguchi, remarkably, the 7th women's singles player to contest 3 or more finals at the World Championships.
Service
And
over.
it is
11,
the 2-time
4,
former champion,
interval.
Akane Yamaguchi, that goes to the mid-game interval with a 7-point advantage.
他今天比现在比较顺，今天下的时候还比较顺，他比较顺呢，他就有吊球啊，有什么？但是你看连续吊球失误，说明手感也是在变化啊。主要还是记住一点啊，不管发接发还是什么，你不管控后场干什么，你一定要抓他给你的后场，你这样后场才能拿到点，要不然你又注意吊球又注意杀，那个就拿不到啊。所以打起来更多的他也在顶你的后场，明白吗？因为那边好打，那边好打，顶后场比较到位啊，所以自己不着急起跳啊，然后动作小，把节奏弄快啊。
20 seconds. Eleven, 4. Play.
Well, it's been a dream start to this final by Akane Yamaguchi. And it is clear to both Steen and I that Chen Yufei
Service over.
is not playing with the
5,
speeds that we've seen
11.
her in the recent past. That ankle injury, perhaps more severe than she would ever let on. Super.
I think Chen Yufei is going to play with a bit higher
11.
risk here in the second part of the first game to see if she can come back and try and steal this first game here. And if it's not possible, if it is going to be mistakes instead, well, not so much harm done. She's playing the better end in the second game.
7-11.
Yeah, well played.
That's a good spot for Yamaguchi. A straight
Service
smash
over.
down the backhand side
12,
of Chen Yufei.
7.
If Chen Yufei moves a little bit too close to the backhand side to cover it, then it opens up for that disguised drop shot to the Chinese forehand side.
Just wide.
Bit of sideways drift, I suppose, as well, from right to left.
sensational.
Service over, 13-8.
It's an amazing skill. Take a look at this, hardly any backswing. And just turning that racket head to guide the shuttle flat across the net, across court.
Good deception.
It's gone long.
14-8.
Hirokatsu Hashimoto and Kiori Imabepu. That's not Imabepu, is it?
No, it's Takako Ida.
That's it. Oh, that's clever. And this is the problem when you've got an ankle injury. Changing direction is incredibly hard. It was wonderful deception too from Akane Yamaguchi.
Service over, 9-16.
Service error from Yamaguchi.
Oh, brilliant again.
Boy, that's a good one. Wow.
So is that a drop to the Chen Yufei forehand side, followed up with a drop to her backhand side.
17-9.
You saw there in the forehand side, there was an extra step. She was breaking on the left leg instead of putting too much pressure on her right ankle.
Beautiful.
Again, a jump. It doesn't look too good for Chen Yufei yet. I don't want to sort of totally write off her chances when she gets to play the better end of the court. Look at that jump.
Yeah, to save the right angle. Mind you, she's got a bit of strapping on the left leg towards the ankle too, hasn't she?
Yeah.
9.
2 points away from the opening game. Unse Young.
I'm waiting to get on the podium
Yeah.
for the match.
20. Game point.
Game point
9.
opportunities for the two-time former champion Akane Yamaguchi. Only needed the one. 21-9, the opening game to Akane Yamaguchi
21-9.
in 15 minutes. And quite obvious that Chen Yufei has been badly affected by that rolled ankle yesterday. What can she do in this second game? We'll find out in just a couple of minutes.
越果断越好，知道吧？因为现在就是你的球，不管怎么样，就一个 提前腿，因为你进攻啊、起跳啊也不好打。那我站着呢，抡完就往前跑，对不对？啊，然后注意，他从比你后场，你每次吊完，他第二个过来嘛，第二个过来那种球都不用倒，啊，就站起来把球手上打好。记住啊，推完对角，抛球对角，啊，对你的球要有击杀，不要去重杀，知道吧？把落点能打出来最好。来，不行我就熬住就行了，好吧？啊。
Women's doubles players warming up in the warm-up area for our third final of the day.
20 seconds.
Already been a great day for Malaysia.
Second game, love all, play.
So Akane Yamaguchi one game to the good, 21-9, the opening game. And it's desperately difficult, Steen, to know what Chen Fei should be doing, given her injury. We can talk tactics and say what she should be doing tactically, but if she's just that fraction slow, or she's not able to implement those tactics, what do you do?
And it's very, very difficult, and we get a good read on it within the next 4-6 rallies as to whether she actually has a chance of coming back and turning this final around. It's not critical the way the first game went. That could have went that way even with a fully fit Chen Fei due to the change of ends, but this is where she should make her move. Hope that Akane Yamaguchi is not able to control the game in a way that she did in the first game, that she can't push her shots to the backcourt the way she did. And that Chen Fei is playing on a little bit of a smaller court here in the second game. Oh, yeah, that's a great reception again from Yamaguchi. And we talked about it, that's where she gains split seconds. Chen Fei must be a little bit slower to those kind of shots than normally.
Yeah, that's gone wide. I think we need to explain that it's not literally a smaller court that she's playing on. It is purely the fact that it's so much more difficult because of the drift and the difficulty in playing to the back of the court.
There's no doubt that the racket's got to do a bit more of the talking for Chen Fei. Can't rely as much on her physical skills, her movement, as she usually can, so she's got to up her shot quality.
4-3.
Nice stop. And again. Missed it.
There was the opportunity. The play from Yamaguchi ended up a little bit short. It's the opportunities that Chen Fei opportunities that Chen Yufei normally should capitalize on.
Service over.
Hasn't really been playing a lot of shots to the forehand corner, the long forehand corner of Chen Yufei. And now she made an error on it. Akane Yamaguchi. From Chen Yufei's perspective, that should mean overcovering all the 3 other corners.
Oh, came off the frame.
Short.
Good rally.
It's been wide.
It's gone long, no question of that.
6-4.
I have to say, I like the mental approach of Chen Yufei at the beginning of this second game.
Yeah.
A couple of early rallies that she won. There was a verbal celebration urging herself on. And now she can really use the whole court to try and push Yamaguchi from corner to corner. Make her move as much as possible.
5-6.
And again, try to leave the long forehand corner a little bit open. I actually think Yamaguchi should be playing it a bit more. Oh, how to think about it.
6-all.
Oh my goodness. Yamaguchi's court coverage is just phenomenal.
Yeah, it is.
She's been pushed and pulled time and time again. Short.
Oh,
yeah.
It's a beauty.
Back into the leads after that longest rally so far. Akane Yamaguchi on a run of 3 straight points.
8-6.
A couple of times she's played backhands rather than playing round the heads that, had she not have been injured, I think she would have played them round the heads in normal circumstances.
It's also the fact that Yamaguchi looks really, really solid in her game. That makes it difficult for Chen Yufei. She's actually playing quite nice Chen Yufei compared to a player that's been injured the day before. But Yamaguchi is magnificent.
9-6.
That's a great one. The second drive, that one to the forehand of Chen Yufei. Yeah, that's a cool. Wide?
No, I think it was good.
Yeah.
Oh, lucky net cord. But my goodness, she needed that rally because it had been 5 straight points to Yamaguchi.
7-9. Play.
Good smash.
Great shot from Chen Yufei.
8-9.
Well, she's done awfully well here. Well, I felt the momentum was with Akane Yamaguchi, and Chen Yufei has dug deep. Right back in this. Nice.
Service over. 10-8.
Good play.
Super.
Forced
Service over. 9,
a shorter reply.
10.
That shot there, and then jumping on the left leg to play a fantastic attacking shot. Look at that.
Thank you.
That's why it's a little bit easier for Chen Yufei when she's played to the backhand side, because she breaks on her left leg there. The fully healthy, we suppose, left leg. Much more difficult when she's put under pressure in her forehand side, when the right ankle is activated.
Good spinning net shot.
Oh yeah, that's a beauty. Good shot again. Oh,
she
missed it.
Service over.
Wow.
11-9.
The body language tells the disappointment from Chen Yufei. And that miss means that Akane Yamaguchi goes to the mid-game interval with a 2-point advantage, having already won the opening game.
这排球你要能抓到，然后他杀上网，他就放推啊，所以也没有利用好自己的搓球的感觉啊。第二个抓好推球，你看他对角，你他对角，因为他看你直线看得比较死，你对角线一出来就明显不一样，好吧？啊，就你接吊杀接完以后。
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Players on court. Coach, return to your chair. Chen, on court. 11-9. Play.
The disappointments of the miss on the shot that took us to the mid-game interval. But now play resumes. 11-9, Akane Yamaguchi.
Oh, what a fantastic idea. But it was probably the hardest shot that she could come up with.
Chen,
wow.
Some might say a little extravagant.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ten, 11.
Ooh.
Chen Yufei
Well, she's challenging that. It was called out. Chen Yufei wants the instant review to have a look at that. It was long.
There you go.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 12-10. Play.
Another one goes along of the back line.
13-10.
That is fantastic.
And looking down on the court here, I mean, I think Chen Yufei is actually doing quite well, but if you have a problem with your right angle, could you think of a worse opponent to choose than Akane Yamaguchi, who gets so much back?
Absolutely.
And is in good shape.
She's opened up a 5-point cushion.
15-10.
This is make or break time for Chen Yufei. Brilliant.
She's had some really, really good attacks, Akane Yamaguchi, today. That has surprised me a little bit. I think she's really added onto her game there.
Well, Chen Yufei simply has to start making her comeback now, if indeed there's going to be a comeback.
Yeah. It's a tough task.
Yeah. I think the belief is seeping from Chen Yufei.
11.
Gone wide.
18-11.
Just 3 points away, Akane Yamaguchi, from a record-equaling third women's singles gold medal at the World Championships. Missed it.
Serves over. 12-18.
Just 2 points required by Yamaguchi.
12.
Our third World Championship final. And tantalisingly close to a third gold.
Serves over, 13-19.
Fantastic shot again.
Match point
Over,
opportunities
20 match point
for Akane
13.
Yamaguchi. That's gone wide. And Akane Yamaguchi equals Carolina Marin's record of 3 World Championship gold medals in the women's singles. Sadly for Chen Yufei, she simply wasn't able to move with the freedom and the speed that we had seen earlier in the week.
21-13.
Well, Chen Yufei thanking the crowd for their support. Akane Yamaguchi in her first final of 2025 takes the World Championship title. She's been consistent all year. Prior to this, 6 semi-finals and 1 quarter-final. But she appears to have really peaked. I haven't seen her play as well as that for some considerable time.
Exactly. And I think we should thank Chen Yufei for giving us a final here, for letting Yamaguchi show how good she is, because she left nothing to chance Akane Yamaguchi. And had Chen Yufei been fully fit, I think we could have gotten a fantastic women's singles final. Do I think Akane Yamaguchi would have won anyway? I actually do, after seeing her play here. She looked in an amazing form.
So the medal ceremony for the women's singles will be coming up in just a moment as we look at the final rally again. The backhand from Chen Yufei drifting wide. Well, they've both put themselves in the record book with record equaling 5th World Championship women's singles medals. And for Yamaguchi, equaling the most golds. Lovely sportsmanship from Chen Yufei. That really is lovely, because she must have been bitterly, bitterly disappointed, unable to produce her best performance today due to a cruel injury against the Olympic champion An Se-young in yesterday's semi-final. But Akane Yamaguchi was absolutely brilliant.
Mesdames et messieurs, Merci d'accueillir les médaillés du simple dame des TotalEnergies BWF Championnat du monde de badminton 2025.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the women's single medalists of the TotalEnergies BWF World Championships 2025.
So all medalists come forward for the start of the medal ceremony for the women's
Pour cette
singles.
cérémonie, les médailles seront remises par
Medals will be presented by Madame Kunying Palamares Watrakul, President of the Badminton World Federation. Lily Ko, Vice President Communications, APME and Public Affairs, TotalEnergies Marketing Asia Pacific and Middle East. And Pierre Rabadan, Deputy Mayor of Paris, in charge of sports.
médaillé de bronze représentant l'Indonésie.
Bronze medalists representing Indonesia, Putri Kusuma Wardani.
Putri Kusuma Wardani. A 10th women's singles medal for a player from Indonesia.
Représentant
A
la
7th
Corée.
different player,
Bronze
10 years
medalist
after the last,
representing Korea,
to win a World Championship
An
medal.
Se-young.
And the former champion, the reigning Olympic champion, An Se-young. A 3rd medal for the Korean. A 3rd consecutive medal, I should add. Well, it's been 10 years since Linda Wendy Fanatri won bronze in Jakarta. Last Indonesian player to medal in the women's singles at the World Championships.
Médaillé d'argent représentant la Chine.
Silver medalist representing China, Chen Yufei.
Disappointments for Chen Yufei. How desperately she wanted to win the gold. But in a way, circumstances conspiring against her with the injury yesterday. She put up a brave battle today. And for a second time, 3 years after her first final in Tokyo, she loses the final to a certain Akane Yamaguchi.
Médaillée d'or et championne du monde représentant le Japon.
Gold medalist and world champion representing Japan, Akane Yamaguchi.
For a 3rd time, Akane Yamaguchi steps on top of the World Championship podium. A 3rd gold to add to the previous 2 in 2021 in Huelva in Spain and 3 years ago in Tokyo. Well, she was utterly magnificent in today's final and thoroughly deserves the gold medal, and in doing so equals Carolina Marin's record of 3 World Championship gold medals.
Et maintenant, mesdames et messieurs, nous vous prions de bien vouloir vous lever, si vous le pouvez, pour l'hymne national du Japon.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you're able for the national anthem of Japan.
Merci de faire une ovation pour les médaillés
An
du
emotional
simple dames de cette
Akane Yamaguchi. Understandable when she too has had so many injury problems in recent times. Still emotional, understandable. I think the older an athlete gets, the more precious these moments, because they understand they're few and far between.
And the effort to come back following these injuries, it's such a hard work that they have to put in. Now getting the reward.
Well, she only came here as the number 5 seed, but she leaves with gold. So we look forward to our third final of the day, and it's women's doubles. It's the world number 1 against the world number 2 ranked pairs, Lu Shangshu and Tang Ning from China, up against Pearly Tan and Tina Muralitharan from Malaysia. welcome back to Paris and the instantly recognisable Arc de Triomphe. Western end of the Champs-Élysées, and a monument to honour those who fought and died for France in both the French Revolutionary and Napoleonic Wars. Well, our next final is women's doubles, and it features the best two pairs on the planet. The Olympics